Hello, let's get ready for a full body workout. Now today's workout is going to be a fast one. It is 6 exercises. We go through it 3 times. We're doing everything for 45 seconds. And the warm-up is baked right in. So the first time we go through the 6 exercises, you're going to use no weight or very light weight and use that first round as a warm-up. And then the second and third rounds will be more of working rounds and you can grab heavier weight during those rounds. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is grab our stopwatch. Haha, get ready. The first thing we're going to do is a reverse lunge with a hold. So we're alternating our legs. Don't go yet, I'm going to show you. You're going to step back, pause, back to center. Other leg goes back, pause, back to center. Okay, really? Easy? Yes? Simple? We get it? Okay. Begin. Step back, pause, back to center. So I'm not holding any weight here, right? Because this is the warm-up round. Warm-up round. Now I want to make sure I do a big step back, bend both knees. Big step back, bend both knees. My front foot stays planted. And as I come up to standing, I push into the front foot. So you're creating that tension, you're engaging the muscles that way, engaging those leg muscles. And I stay tall here, so I'm not hunched over, I don't lose my good posture as I work through the lunges. Alternating legs, remember, we have less than 10 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, team. Exercise 2, walk out to push up. Have some space in front of you for this. Maybe you're on a mat, so you'd come to the end of your mat. You're going to do a walkout. Set yourself up for a push-up, 1 push-up, and then walk it all the way back to standing. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. When we do a walkout on that forward fold, you can bend your knees as much as you want. So right here, I'm bending my knees as much as I want. I want to make sure I'm going at a controlled pace. So I'm not going so fast that my push-up is sloppy. I walk out to a good plank, set up my good push-up, 1 push-up, and back on up. Now you can always come to the knees for your push-up. Always, always. Consider that. All right, team, less than 10 seconds. I'll do 1 more here. Walk out, strong plank. Exhale, coming up out of that push-up and to standing. Whew, getting warm, yeah? Next up, we're gonna do a squat press with a pause. So a lightweight for me is holding one of my dumbbells with 2 hands. Lightweight for me. Maybe this is the warm-up round for you, and maybe squat press with no weight at all, okay? Options for you. Let's do it, team. Squat press. We're going to add a little pause at the bottom here and press up. Just like we did those lunges, you just hang for a second at the bottom and press. And press. Making sure your whole foot stays on the floor throughout the squatting. And that you separate this into 2 movements. We do a squat, then we do an overhead press. So always being mindful of form here. So we don't throw our bellies forward to press our weight up, right? Hold the bellies in, press overhead with control. Lower down, pause, 5 seconds. Lower down, pause. Good, rest. Team, you're doing great. Remember, rest whenever you need to. You can always pause the video to take a longer rest than what we're doing here. Plank push-ups, love these. You're coming into a plank. You're bringing your stopwatch with you, of course. Come into a high plank, come down to elbows, low plank, push up to high plank. We're gonna alternate the arms, okay? Now remember, we wanna hold a really good plank when we're down and a really good plank when you're up. So just remember to take your time when you get into each of those positions. And this can always happen on the knees, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. This can always happen on the knees. If that's you, that's great. I'm alternating my arms. Check my pace. I come to a high plank, I pause. Lower down, pause. Push back up, pause. Alternating my arms, so each arm gets some good love here. And breathing, right? Making sure my core is really tight. Making sure that I'm not letting my back and my booty sag like this. So I lift here for that nice plank. I can feel my abs draw in when I lift my hips like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. So options here for the 5th exercise. We're going to be kneeling here, and we're going to grab either 1 dumbbell or 2. So it's a bicep curl to overhead press. We bicep curl, overhead press, okay? Maybe you do 2 dumbbells for this. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift, press. Now we're kneeling because kneeling just gives us a different experience than standing, right? We have to stabilize our body in a different way when we're kneeling. So my abs are really engaged so that I make sure I'm not flopping around here, right? I lift the weight where I want it. I press up the weight, right? There's no swinging, there's no momentum. You might even be feeling your glutes here stabilizing you. 10 seconds, and that is okay. You're almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, team. 6th exercise. 6th exercise, curtsies. So I'm going back to no weight here because it's still a warm-up, and I curtsy side to side and I bend both knees, okay? Come with me right here, team. We'll begin. Now check out my form. I cross my leg back. I keep my front foot planted on the floor. Front foot doesn't come up. And I bend my knees. Now, like every exercise, I can go to the floor here, but maybe you do a more shallow curtsy, and that's great. So it doesn't look the same for everybody. But what I want you to do is to engage that glute. And how do we do that? We push the foot into the floor as we come to standing, and we feel that glute engage, right? It's that mind-body connection that we have to create. 5 seconds. And that's it. Okay, warm-up is done. Round 2 coming up, reverse lunge with a pause. Remember? Get a drink of water. Reverse lunge with a pause. Shorter breaks this time because we know what we're doing. Grab your weight, team, or continue on with no weight. Here we go. Reverse lunge, pause. Now you have to be so mindful here. If you grabbed weight here, that weight isn't pulling you down. You are in control of the weight. And if you can't maintain control of the weight and it starts to pull you down, or it starts to affect good form, drop the weight, friends. Good form is what we want. We'll grab weight when we can achieve good form, right? I hope you're keeping pace with me here and keeping that pause at the bottom. 10 seconds. Chest is up. Front foot pushes into the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, team. Okay, clear the space. We do a walkout to a push-up. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. We clear the space. We walk out to that great plank, 1 push-up, and then to standing. I will always remind you, team, you can always do your push-up on your knees. That's a great option. We want to keep breathing here. We want to exhale as we push the floor away. When you add that effort in where you push the floor away, you really engage that chest. That's what we want here. We're working chest in this push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Squat press. Squat press with a little pause at the bottom. Do you remember this one? I'm grabbing 2 weights. You can still hold 1 weight with 2 hands if that's what you choose. 3, 2, 1. Let's go down. Pause. Press up. Pause. Those are heavy. Press up. When you come to standing, you push your feet into the floor. Pause. Press up. You feel those thighs working? When we change the pace of the workout, right? When we add that pause in, it changes how we work our muscles. Has that challenging pause at the bottom. Makes it harder. Less than 10 seconds. Abs are turned on, right? Abs are always turned on. Exhale. Last one. And press. You're doing great, friends. I'm so glad you're here. Plank push-up. Bring it down. Here we go. High plank to low plank. Let's do it. Option here, friends, be on the knees. Option here, hold a plank, no movement. How stable can you keep your body as you move through this plank? Hopefully those hips aren't rocking around too much. You're halfway. I'm breathing heavy. Are you breathing? Don't hold your breath. My shoulders are feeling this for sure. Abs are turned on. 5, 3, 2, rest. Great work. Okay, we're doing a bicep press in a kneeling position. Yeah? Okay. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift with control. Press with control. My knees are under my hips, right? If I bring them closer together, stabilizing becomes just a little bit more challenging, right? So you can always take that little bitty adjustment to make it a little bit more challenging, bringing those knees closer together. Team, please, please, please stay in control here with a good bicep curl, good overhead press. Belly's pulling in. 5, 2, 1. Good. Okay, curtsies. I'm using weights on this round. You choose what's best for you, always, always. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We curtsy. Bend both knees. Curtsy. Now, remember, engagement of the glute. How do we do it? Push that front foot into the floor. As you come to standing, you push that front foot down. Chest is up. We're not letting the weight pull us down, right? If we feel off balance here, if our form is suffering, let's not use weight. We pick up weight when we have great form, right? 5, 3. Good work, team. Good work. Shake it out. We have one more round. Quick drink of water if you need it. Okay. One more round. Reverse lunges are first. So this is the final round. So if you want to grab weight, do it up. If you don't, great. Are we ready? Okay. Lunges back with a pause. Step back. Good. Yes. Step back. Good. Remember, I can get pretty low in a lunge. Maybe you're a little bit more shallow, and both are wonderful lunges. We have to just pay attention to how our bodies feel, how our bodies work. Now engaging muscles, pushing the heel into the floor as we come to standing. That front foot, we push that front foot into the floor as we come to standing, team. 7, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, clear the space. Walk out to push up is next. Walk out to push up in 5, 3, 2, 1. Remember the cueing, pushing the floor away as you come out of that push-up. Are you keeping that really good plank as you go down, come back up in a push-up? I don't want to see any saggy backs here. So you only go as low as you can maintain a really good looking plank. And when you can't maintain that plank anymore, come on back up to a high plank, walk back up to standing. 5 seconds, friends. 2, 1. Yes, squat press. Squat press, we pause at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, we pause. Press up. Can you feel your glutes engage as you come to standing? Are you pushing your heels into the floor as you come to standing? And then when you press overhead, are you holding your core in tight? Right? We're gonna make sure we're holding our core in tight so we're not doing any sort of back bending, right? None of that. We push straight up. 15 seconds, friends. You can hear me heavy breathing here. This is a total body movement. Gets my heart rate up. This is 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good. Rest. All right, plank push-ups. Team, we've got 3 left. Plank push-ups in 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Options, remember, hold a plank or drop to the knees. I know sometimes we think if we can go really fast in our exercise, maybe that'll speed up time, but it won't. So my recommendation is to take your time. Check out that good plank in each position here before you move. Speeding up does not make the time go faster. 7 seconds, friends. Ooh, my shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Whoo! Kneeling bicep overhead press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bicep press. Whew. Are you feeling your shoulders? My oh my. Abs pulling in. Always want to remind you that sucking your abs in isn't engaging the abs. Sucking your belly in isn't engaging your abs. Engaging your abs is squeezing, bracing. That action you do if somebody's about to punch you in the belly, you squeeze, you brace. That's what I want you to be doing here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Team, we're almost there. Curtsies. Come on up, grab the weight you need. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Curtsy. Cross that leg back. Keep those hips facing forward. Don't open the hips out. Opening the hips looks like this. We want the hips facing forward, okay? chest is up. Team, got about 20 seconds. Still pushing that front foot into the floor, right? 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team, we did it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Goodbye.